Alright, hi moms and dads. Sensei Kim here with Coach Ryan. I'm going to try to set this up a little bit better. There we go, kind of. Alright, so we're going to go over a couple things with you. If you're jumping on, you can ask questions throughout here. But just to kind of cover some bases with everybody, because we're getting a lot of the same questions. So we're just trying to cover everything at once. We're going to start off with attendance. What we've been doing is during the classes, you see that me and Sensei Kylie and Stevie Land, hi everybody, are in the back doing the classes. Coach Ryan's head is like right here on the side and you can't see him. So you can, yeah. So what we've been doing is, you guys have been great with changing the name. When you guys log into the Zoom, you guys have been really good with that, putting the name of the student in there. So he's been able to go in and he's manually putting the students' names in, so you guys are receiving credit for the towards their next bell. And then same thing, he's going into when you guys say that you've done the videos in our YouTube and everything, he went through and he made sure he had everything. So that's been working out really well for us. There is a way to do it on your app. Did you explain that on one of the videos, right?
The Spark app?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll keep posting that video in the announcements section of the Facebook page. That way it goes to the top. And it pretty much shows you, the video shows you how to log in through the Spark Members app. And then that automatically just does your attendance. So I know some of you have been doing it. It seems we've gotten about an average, maybe 10 people per class logging in that way. And then everybody else we just put in manually. So we're not missing you or anything like that. But it is just a little easier way for you and us to get your login and your attendance for that credit and everything.
Okay, so if you missed that, you can always go back and watch this video at the end. Mm-hmm. We are making sure we're keeping up with the attendance for everybody. Now, for the Tigers and Dragons, theirs are completely different. For my 3-year-olds, sometimes it's a little harder for them to follow me through Zoom. So if they're doing the Zoom class, and I've been roughly doing about 25 minutes instead of a whole 30 minutes with them, sometimes I go over and I do more than 30, and then it messes up my next class, so sorry. It really depends on the feel of the class. So say the classes are 25 minutes long. Say your child's 3 years old and they've been in the program for 6 to 9 months now, and they're only doing 15 minutes of the actual class. That is totally fine. Because think of it this way. When they're in class, how many times do I have them stand in line to wait for their turn? So we're not having them stand in line. They're going nonstop. So for them to do as much as they're doing, I am watching. I can see everybody. Coach Ryan swipes the screen for me so I can get through everybody. And they are doing really well. Now, the ones that are struggling just a little bit, and you know who you are, when they do the morning classes that I post, the mid-morning classes, if they do 3 of them, that counts as one class. So you can just message me, hey, we did Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We did your morning exercises. Boom, there's your class credit right there. And what's nice about right now is there's unlimited classes. So I know somebody asked me, well, they already did 2 classes. Are they allowed to jump in on Saturday? And I was like, absolutely. But apparently I didn't make that clear, so I apologize for everybody. Classes are unlimited while they're at home right now. So it's get schoolwork done, do your karate classes, then you have your free time, or however you guys are doing it in your households. I do notice that my kids fight a lot less when they after they go to the karate school for a couple of hours and they do their classes. It makes my life a lot easier because they're physically and mentally tired afterwards. So it's nice to have that little break of the day. And I don't have to scrounge to look for something for them to do because the karate classes are right there. And what we've been doing too is if you look at the schedule for the older kids, the classes are very different. So we've been doing weapons twice a week. I've been doing sparring classes. We've been adding sparring drills hidden throughout the other classes. So they literally could do a class Monday through Friday, and we're not replicating a class. Every single class is different because the theme of the class is different. So I'm actually going to jump back to my Tigers and Dragons really fast. So again, go ahead.
Just real quick, if you guys do have any questions throughout this, just post them up there and we'll answer them. We'll try and answer them in order and everything. So, just comment in the section if you have any questions on certain topics that we're covering or anything like that, or any questions in general. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So going back to Tigers and Dragons, the mid-morning, we're going to actually be posting them at 10 o'clock. You do not have to do them. Those are just classes where it makes you, it's just a break in their day. It's just a quick little exercise. They're getting annoying by 10 o'clock. Now they're hungry, but it's not quite lunchtime yet. Give them something to do, and then they can post it, and then they can show me what they're doing at home. You guys can always send me a video. That way I can have that interaction with the kids. So that, hi Lauren. So that's something that you guys can do for my Tigers and Dragons. Now, at home, they don't have the same equipment. Do you like Mark? Yes, I do.
Yes.
So at home, I know they don't have the same equipment that we have at the
Frozen
karate school. So what we've been doing is I've been trying to find things when we do the obstacle course. I'm trying to find things that I know you guys have in your household. We are going to actually be doing more of that in for the Tigers and Dragons. So when we are posting the night that morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're going to see what time your Zoom classes are. Okay, I'm not up at 7. These are posted the night before and scheduled to post at 7. I'm not up. Don't text me. So I have them there for you. So when you guys are getting ready to get your kids' schoolwork organized for the day, no, I haven't watched Rocky yet. When you guys are getting your kids' schoolwork ready for the day, you also know what time their karate classes are for the evening. That way, that's said and done. You don't have to ask. Feel like you're asking me. You're not asking me too many questions. But I know some of you are like, I'm sorry to bug you. You're not bugging me. That's why I'm here. Brian, be quiet. So. Now I lost my train of thought. Attendance.
No, you're fine.
What are we talking about? Attendance. You got me distracted.
I don't know. You ramble.
I do ramble. Attendance. Little kids. Oh, little kids. What they need. I'm going to let you know when I put the Zoom meeting up. I'm going to let you know what the kids are going to need in class. Like I can tell you already on Wednesday night, they need a ladder in class. So what they do is just pieces of tape to make it look like a ladder so we do footwork drills, and that's going to be for everybody. So you know ahead of time. And then Monday, say we're going to be working on balance. They might need something to stand on, like a pillow or a shield. So we're going to be doing more of that so you have everything, they can get everything ready. And then same thing at the end of the class, I'll say we made a mess, we clean it up. This is not mom and dad's job, it's our stuff. We're going to put it away. So I'll just explain that to them again at the end of the class. And so Monday through Friday are the classes for the Tigers and Dragons. On Thursday night, we're going to do Thursday night theme night. What that means, it's extra work only for Ryan, nobody else. Ryan has to go in my shed, find, like, if I decide to do Halloween, he's got to pull out Halloween decoration. Does not mean you need to go find a pumpkin. It does not mean you need to pull out your kid's costume. They can still be in their karate costume, but it just means when we do a theme night, we're just going to change up the games and the drills that we do. So they'll still have karate classes, and the karate is going to be hidden in the games to try to change up the momentum of the classes for them so that they don't feel like they're doing the same thing over and over again. So that's what we're doing for Tigers and Dragons. Some of you still didn't get stripes yet. They should be coming in the mail the next couple weeks. It's weird. I sent out a bunch, and I sent them out like Tuesday and Wednesday, and people are just getting them now. So I don't know if everyone's taking a time. But I don't know what the post office is doing. So it is taking longer for them to get out. If when we do stripe and testing week, I'm going to be mailing out the black stripes for everybody. For belts, the way we're going to be doing, it might even be this week. I got to go check to see when stripe and testing week is. The way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to physically, after I do the test with them one-on-one through FaceTime. Oh, you're welcome for Max. So what I'm going to do for the belts is I'm going to order them. I'll get them delivered to my house, and then I'm going to put them in my car. And after they do their belt test with me, FaceTime one-on-one, which will be a scheduled time. And then what we're going to be doing is I'm going to physically drive them to your driveway, call you, say I'm throwing it. There it is. I will spray it with Lysol before I leave. That way you know it's clean. I've been extra cautious with everything, so you don't have to worry about it. You're welcome. So I don't have to, yeah, I know. I don't, that way you guys don't have to worry about it. We feel great here. We've been very, very good with the social distancing. I saw a couple questions popped up.
No, nothing in particular.
Tournament.
Are we having a final? Yes, I believe Marlton is, right?
As of now, Marlton has a tournament scheduled for May 17th.
Sorry.
I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It all depends on when we can get back to our normal swing of things. So, depending on who you listen to, which news channel, which Facebook post that you're seeing come up, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We're going week by week the best that we can. But we are going to be doing tournament prep classes through Zoom to get ready for it. If it happens, it'll be May 17th at Marlton. We're going to keep practicing.
And I would expect them to bump back the date. I would assume they're going to have one in the summertime at least, with internationals being in September.
Yeah, so as you guys saw, internationals is moved to Labor Day weekend. I know it stinks, but we kind of have off from work right now. Obviously, we don't. We're still. We could have it at our house. I'll have everybody outside doing the classes, and I'll just yell at you guys through my window. So that's tournament for if they change it again as of now, May 17th, they change it, we'll let you know immediately. We will be doing tournament prep through Zoom regardless of if the tournaments move, just so I can stay in touch with the kids. So as you've noticed that me, Sensei Kylie, Sensei Stevie have been teaching the majority of the classes. You might be wondering where everybody else is. They're still there. They're still working. They're just doing behind the scenes stuff that you guys don't see. I physically need to get out of my house so I don't kill everybody. So that's why we go to the karate school 2 hours a day, 3, sometimes it's more. We get out of the house and we go right to the karate school. None of the staff's allowed in the karate school. That's why they're not teaching any of the classes right now. That's why I know some of you guys were asking, well, we miss them. They're still around. I don't want, because as you guys know, Sensei Steve's high risk, so he can't get the coronavirus. He's like, make me discreet. Like, he's so close to making me snap that maybe we might start going in public just because. But as of now, we're trying to keep him healthy, so the staff is not allowed into the karate school because that's why I've been going. Yes, Sensei Paige, I had a meeting earlier today. She goes, I could be outside right now. I was like, I know, I'm sorry, Sensei, you can go. So I was talking to her today. But now what Sensei Casey and Sensei Kayvon are going to be doing, because Sensei Paige is not my Saturday morning person, so it's not that we're excluding Sensei Paige, but if you notice, I have not been teaching set classes on Saturday. That's because I'm saving them for like specialty classes. So what we're going to do on Saturday is I'm still going to be teaching specialty classes on Saturday, like workshops, seminars, whatever you want to call them. That's what I'm going to be doing. And they come right from my living room.
Jimmy said we're frozen.
Jimmy's frozen. I'm frozen?
I don't know. Check. Can you guys see us still?
If I move, can you see me?
Anybody? Give a thumbs up. Anything?
Hello. I just bumped there.
You're dead,
Oh, Dad. Thanks, Daddy.
We still good? All right, that's still a thumbs up. We're good.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, everyone's giving us thumbs up now. Okay. Thank you, Fiducci.
Maybe just meant me.
Thank you. Maybe just was. Now I lost my train of thought again.
Sorry. Just want to make sure you're still there.
My father makes me nuts. Gonna expose me to crap.
Sensei Paige.
Sensei Casey and Sensei Kayvon. So what we're gonna be doing with them is on Saturdays from 10:30 to 12:30, which would be the normal class times. They're gonna do FaceTime classes in 10-minute increments just to see the kids because they miss them too, and to really see what the kids are doing at home and to critique them one-on-one. So think of like if a student was struggling with something, one of us would take them and maybe 2 other kids to the side and say, okay, this is what we're going to work on one-on-one together. This is the chance to do one-on-one. And they're going to post it on Facebook and it will be 10-minute increments. So say it's 10:30 will be Luke Fatucci. 10:40 Ava Fatucci, and then I see Lauren signed on. So then 10:50 would be Alex H, and then I see Freeman's. So then the next time slot will be Una Freeman, then Aoife Freeman. So you'll have your time slots, so you can see when the senseis are going to call to FaceTime with your child. This way, you know, like, all right, can't be in the middle of going to the bathroom because they're going to try to FaceTime me. So that way the kids know when they're going to get their FaceTime call, they can be ready. They can be stretched out, ready to go. They can do their one-on-one FaceTime with the senseis. And I think it's a great idea to get them connected with the sensei, so it's not just me like the Oz on the TV screen talking to the kids. They can see what the other kids are doing, and then they're gonna come right back and tell me what they went over with the kids. So this way I can stay in touch with them too to see what the kids are working on, and then we're gonna try to get through as many as possible. And then if I have to do a couple during the week, I'll do a couple. I'm going to try not to do too many because I really want this for Sensei Casey and Kayvon since they can't come to the school to teach. Any questions on how we're doing the bell testing? Any questions on the one-on-one FaceTime? We're not just picking students that we like. We're going to actually go through a list. So everybody, we're going to get you. We're going to get everybody through the list.
Go over attendance, going back and getting credit and everything.
Yes, if anybody goes back to our... So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that. That YouTube channel has every Zoom class that we've done. Plus, Sensei Kylie and Stevie Lynn have worked really hard on these little short drills And those drills are great to piggyback onto a workout. So say that your kid is doing the Monday night, their intermediate class, they get through the intermediate and you're like, not done dinner. I need like 15 more minutes. Get away from me. Go back in the basement. Go away. They can go right onto the YouTube channel, and then it has drills for, and it says right on the top what the drills are for, and then they can do another 15 minutes without being all over the place.
That's a good question. Seen Luke's post.
one of my little guys, he was doing his bow staff, and I looked in the background, and Mom had the Swiffer. I've told students this before, if you have a Swiffer or you have a broom that you can unscrew, like when you guys were all doing that broom challenge, you have that broom, you can unscrew it. You can use that, or you can try to find something shorter. For the commas, the beauty about the commas is it really is every weapon's an extension of your hand. That's how the weapons are used as. With the commas, every cut and chop and punch, you can literally just do with your fist. The only thing you can't do is the rotations. That you would need something smaller for, and that you could actually use a thicker marker or pen to learn how to do the rotations. It's funny because I'll watch Kylie do homework, and she does comma drills with her writing utensil.
Keep going.
What are you saying over there? You're a child. Yeah, some of them, I see ceiling fans. I'm like, oh gosh, don't do it. Now, what's nice too is it is starting to get nicer outside, so they can go outside. I do see a lot of the kids are outside doing their karate classes, which is awesome. So if you can go outside to do the classes, and I keep telling them, go outside with the bow staff. That's the hardest one, is bow and double bow training inside for that one. It's not impossible, but it is harder. I know, like, I have to move my furniture around so we can do the videos for you guys in the morning. And it's been working, so. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And you know where I got the tube sock idea is going way back. Evan, when he was was competing and he was doing his nunchucks, his mom said he would always walk around and do the strikes and the rotations with socks whenever she would do laundry, and it would drive her crazy because she's trying to match socks, and here he's using them as nunchucks. So that's a really good way to make at home nunchucks for now. The other thing that we have, I wonder if I was an accident, Jen. The other thing that we have that we've been working on too, it's called the American Spark University. I know it sounds fancy. What it is, it's an additional app, correct?
It should be in their Spark members app.
Yeah.
Some of them we may need to update still.
So that's the reason why we're not going to go into too much detail with that one today, is because I have to go in on my end and make sure, because I know I did reach out to a couple of you guys to update addresses and email addresses. I did reach out to you. So, hello, Stephen. So, I've been, we have to go through every single student to make sure that I have all the information. So if you get a quick call from me, it's because I'm missing something that I need from you to update your contacts. And then the way the Spark University works, it's...
Okay. So let me just interrupt for a second. So some of you may be in there already. If you go to your Spark members app that some of you have been logging on to. Now, I'm not in the system as a student or anything, but at the bottom here, it says curriculum. Probably can't see it, a little too right. But in the bottom of the row, it says curriculum. So if you click in there, there should be, for some of you, there should be either a kids or a preschool edition of videos for the Spark University that we're still updating on. So like, I texted Kathy earlier and she checks it, and Jamie had the preschool one on, so we still need to update him, make sure the children's.
Yeah, so we
and the
have to
adult
do that
programs.
on our end. So don't panic if you go and look for it and it's not there. It's something that we are going to be working on a lot this week. That's our goal, is to have it up and running by the end of this week, beginning of next week. So I have to go through everybody's contact information, and I have to make sure they're in the right programs on our end. And then again, if I'm missing something from you, I'll just reach out and get it from you. So the other thing, somebody asked to join the group. Can you go back and accept them into the group? So I lost focus again, and I teach children focus. Isn't that great? So, so for the university, the one for where it says the Tigers and the preschool, it says, but that's our Tigers and Dragons program. We're going to be uploading a lot of the drills that you see us do in my living room. I'm going to be uploading those drills, and I'll have small drills that Sensei Kylie and Stevie Lynn do with stuff at home. So most of that stuff's actually going to be in my living room. So when I'm doing for the Tigers and Dragons, that one, so it's nice about the Tigers and Dragons, that whole program is something that we really worked on and mastered over the years. So it's not something I can just pull from other karate schools, from the other Amerikicks, because they don't have this, they don't do it exactly how we do it. And so that curriculum I have to completely go in from scratch to do. So that one's going to take a little bit longer to get up and running, but I will have that up and running for you. And as far as the children's class, what's nice is you can go right on there and it says like, okay, white belt, this is your kata, this is your self-defense, and it has the video that explains it. So again, say they do the class with me on Wednesday night, we do the sparring class. You're not done dinner, you need them out of your hair for 15 more minutes. They can go right on there and they see what their kata is. It breaks the kata down, they see their self-defense, and then they can do that for a couple more minutes before they sit down for dinner. So that's something that we are going to be working on. Another thing is, I don't know if you guys have heard yet, Zoom is now requiring a passcode or password for every time that you log in. So what we're doing is now, when we post the links and we email out the links, we're going to also provide the passcode for you, because I won't be able to stop the class to get you guys in. If for whatever reason the passcode does not work, you need to call the number immediately, the 609-677-8808. That's the main number for the karate school, and let them know it's not working. That way I can know, because I won't know, because I'm teaching the class. So that's the best way. Or you can message us right through Facebook, because Ryan will have his tablet there. This way we can check to see why the code's not working. So that's something that is new. It's a pain in the butt. So everyone that just got used to using Zoom, surprise, we got to change it up. So any other questions on Zoom, attendance, belt promotion, tournaments, how many kids can do unlimited classes right now? Kids that are in Black Belt Club and Master Club, and leadership training, those are the only ones that are eligible to do the special Saturday trainings that the Amerikicks are doing. And that's nice. That's from the Amerikicks on the outside. Dragon Black Belt Club, that's not for you. That's for the older kids.
And I will say, with the attendance, so we will be updating attendance. We have to go back a little. I think everybody thought when this kind of happened early on, it wouldn't be shut down as long as it was going to be. So if, like, for instance, Lisa Bender sent me her list of classes that they had completed earlier with the Zoom and everything. So I just go right on and I can update them real quick. So if you ever, just through Facebook Messenger or something, if I missed one of your classes or you had some previous that we didn't update yet, just give us a little message or click on the video. Like I've been saying, just comment done on the class. And, that way we just give you the credit. But, the most important thing is that the kids are keeping up with the curriculum and that they're keeping that muscle memory in their bodies, that they're not just sitting around for a month and losing their karate abilities. All right, so that's the most important thing. But we will keep attendance ongoing, so just message me a list of dates and I'll update those. Okay. So any questions at all, guys? So Marielle's saying that she's been using password locking on class meetings for school, and it's been working well. Good. Cool.
Good.
Yeah, I don't foresee it being too difficult. It's just going to be a few more numbers you got to add on. So.
Yeah. And I think the only time, yesterday, I had a couple people couldn't log on. I think they were they were using the code for the wrong Zoom class. That's the only thing I can think of on why they weren't able to log on. So if If it doesn't work right away, go back, check to see what Zoom class is there, and that way you can go and make sure it's the correct class for them and the correct login for them. So anyone that was jumping on late, what I was explaining was attendance. We're keeping up on the attendance because it's for your next belt test. Like you have to have so many days still logged in. The attendance right now is unlimited. Log on as many times as you guys would like to. Do as many classes as you would like. I know like this Saturday we have a specialty class for the boys because I did a specialty class for the girls last week. So boys get a fun class with me. We're actually doing a WWE class on Saturday for the boys. No, I'm not dressing up and not Sensei Paige, but the wrestler Paige, what she wore. But they do need like a couch cushion or a shield or something. So that's the game plan for the boys, and that's going to be for my Tigers, Dragons, and the younger of the kids. And then for the older boys, Coach Ryan's going to do like a kickboxing class for them. So like a sparring kickboxing class for them. We won't make it as early because I didn't think of that everybody's kind of sleeping in a little bit more than normal. So it won't be as early as I did the last one. So I apologize for that, for making it too early. My poor princesses looked a little tired that day. So I apologize. Ryan, can you think of anything that we haven't covered yet?
No, the Spark University, attendance. No, pretty much. You covered YouTube, right?
Yeah, make sure you guys are on our YouTube. We're posting everything on YouTube. Same thing for the kickboxing. I'm going to start posting it. Yes, for the for my Trinity kids, same thing for all my Trinity kids. The unlimited classes, and then what I'm going to do is keep going for their stripes and everything as well. Yep, everything's the same for those. Actually, I got to get a hold of a couple more of my Trinity kids. I didn't hear back from them. I missed those ones. Anything else that you think of? I just want to cover all the bases for you guys. I know it's nice out, so everybody wants to go outside.
Jen sending me stupid stuff.
No problem. If you have like a special thing that you feel like we haven't covered in the classes that you want to see us do more of, just shoot me a message. We can always add stuff to it. I think it's nice now because we can do weapons more. Now for my dragons, I didn't think of this. For my dragons, for the if they have weapons, they can jump in for the Dragon Black Belt Club classes as well. They can jump in for that one, and that would be a good one for them to do. That way they can get their skills up. And I am going to be posting more weapons for the dragons to do. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird not yelling at the kids in person. I can only do it through the screen. But no, it's been really nice for us to see the kids. We
It's honestly the best part of the day, probably.
It is, yeah. You can ask Ryan. I sit here for hours before classes start, and I have my little notebook, and I go through every single class and every skill that I want to make sure I do. So, like, today, after we're done this, I'm going to sit down, plan my week, like, at the foundation of the classes, and then every day I go in and I plan everything out. So it's fun. It's different for me because if anyone that knows how I teach, I look at the kids, I can see 50 kids, and I can know instantly what I need to work on. Whether I have 5 kids over here with ADHD, I have 10 kids over there that are going to do a tournament, but then I have this group that needs to work on a stripe, and I have this kid that's having a rough time at home or at school right now, and I know what I can do to connect with every single kid in that class, and that's just how I teach. And it's very different because I go into an empty karate school in an empty parking lot, and I'm like, I gotta screen. It's a whole new way that I gotta teach, and it's challenging, but it's fun. Mm-hmm. It is fun for me. So it's good to see the kids. It's fun to pick on them from over here. So
she loves the mute button.
I do. That mute button is the best thing ever. I love. If I could have that mute button when the kids come back, that'd be great. I was joking with one of the parents. I could get the duct tape and just right over. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. Molly's been doing really good keeping up, too. She's been doing great with it. And Nancy, I'm actually going to go on live with the kickboxers and probably tomorrow, too.
Oh, kickboxing YouTube page.
Oh yes, that's a new one. Is we are working on the Mario likes to mute too. And I'm glad Alex liked, he did really well with his obstacle course. That was awesome. I loved how he explained it. That was, that's hard to do at that age, is to speak so clearly with the, to the camera like that. That was good for him. So, what I'm doing for the my moms and any of the dads that do the kickboxing classes, we are going to be doing, still doing the live videos, but also doing Zoom as well, so I can also interact and see what you guys are doing at home. And then we have a new, it's AK Kickboxing.
AK Fitness Kickboxing EHT.
So it's nice and long.
Nothing on there. Yeah, I know. She came up with that. But
and I forgot.
nothing on there yet, but gonna work throughout the day. Get some of the videos she's been posting. Get them up on the webpage, because I know a lot of you can't do it live, so you want to make sure you get those workouts too.
And I know that if anybody, for like, I know Easter's coming up and everything, what is it called? I don't know if you can try to see maybe Amazon, because I know Amazon's still selling stuff for working out. But if you want to get like kicking shields or something to add to it, because they are training at home, message me. If I can't get them, then I can always try to find out where I can get them for you. So if you want to get hand targets for Easter baskets, pork chops, something like that, shoot me shoot me a message, and what I can do is I can figure out how to get it to you quickly, because I mean, I'm going to be going around soon anyway with belts, so maybe if it's around the same. Now, for we are not closed during Easter break, so we're open, but we are closed. Like, we won't be doing live classes Friday and Saturday of Easter. So Good Friday and Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, there's no live classes. I will have pre-recorded classes for you posted, but that's the only time that because of my schedule with for Stevie for custody, as my Easter is a day early, so we do Easter, so that's why we're closed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But obviously during Easter week, we're going to be doing classes, Zoom classes, and whatnot. So we will have, and those do count towards attendance. So on Good Friday, Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, if you're looking for something for the kids to do, they can always do something there. Now, I do know for like my Tigers and Dragons, they like the week of Easter, we do a lot of with the Easter eggs, where they hold it on a spoon. If you don't have an Easter egg, I'll give you guys plenty of notice what classes we're going to do that for. You can use a golf ball, any ball, anything, cotton ball, I don't care. Find something, even if you hold like a piece of dice, it's not even round, but if you want to hold something on that spoon. But you'll see, like, I'll use an Easter egg just because it's the Easter theme. Any questions on anything that we talked about? Anything at all? So I'm going to post this video for anyone that logged on a little bit later on. I will have this video up on the parent Facebook page. If you think of a question in like an hour and you want to shoot me a message, I can always get back to you right away to go over anything. So we covered attendance, Zoom, how you need a new passcode, not a postcard. You need a new passcode to get in for my Tigers and Dragons. I'll tell you what they're going to need for the class ahead of time, so you can grab that and make them clean it up when it's done. But I think that's really it. We did the YouTube channel. Yeah. All right, last call for any questions before we wrap it up, guys. 10, 9, 8.
I think they're good.
All right, guys. Thank you for logging on. It was nice to see everybody with their messages. And keep in touch with us.
Yeah,
okay?
Thank you for your support, as always.
Yes, big time. Big time doing all of this. I always joke around that my mother, she's like doing amazing with she has a nursing agency, so she's doing awesome, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna have to work for her when this is all said and done. That's my nightmare. So thank you so much for your continuous support. I really do love seeing the kids in class. So I'm gonna wrap it up now, and I'll see you guys during the week. Okay, guys? All right, take care.